Boom.
Okay. you caught me off guard with that one, but okay.
I figured I'd try something new,
All right.
man.
Boom.
Man, what up, everybody, man? Welcome to Knee High to the Tree High, man. You got your player partners in here, man. Big Mark, a.k.a. Mac, and then we got Peanut Butter, a.k.a. JP. We in the building,
I'm
man.
here.
Y'all catching up with Knee High to the Tree High, man. So y'all sit back, relax, man, and enjoy yourself.
For sure. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about this, our previous week's NFL game of the week, which was Chiefs versus the Packers.
Well, it's a lot to unpack in this one.
It's a lot of layers. It's a lot because
you go on, peel back the onion.
we initially picked them because of the head-to-head battle between the quarterbacks. But there was a late scratch by the name of Aaron Rodgers. So now it's kind of like I was almost expecting Kansas City to win then. I would have been shocked if they didn't win. So
they still struggle.
That's why I'm kind of like they are in some trouble, you know. I try to ride the light skin wave for as long as possible. They in some trouble.
You know the worst part though, bro, and this is why people can't get down on teams so fast in the season, especially that first half of the season.
Yeah.
Cause to be honest, bro, they sit right there next to first place. If I'm not mistaken, every team in the AFC West right now has 5 wins. As long as they stay consistent.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing I was saying. I'm not really necessarily saying they in trouble as far as getting to the playoffs or their division. I'm just saying like
give your light skinned boy a chance.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying as far as winning the Super Bowl, man. Like Mahomes and that team, expectations for me is the Super Bowl. And if you don't really make it to the Super Bowl, at least the AFC Championship, if you don't make it there, I don't feel like it was a productive year. Now,
successful season.
Yeah, but as far as the AFC West, you know, I already told you about that. That's you know, you got the step kids and step sons and all that stuff going on. And
bro, come on.
I know you had a little bias with the Chargers, but I told you they.
Bro, when we played with the Chargers, we were fine.
Listen, one thing about it, I will never deny that. I will never deny that. But what I am,
what don't you believe in now with the Chargers?
What I am saying is that they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook. And we let them off the hook, okay?
I heard. Who was that? Coach Tomlin?
Well, nah, it was what was it, coach? That old coach. Was it Green?
Hey, I don't know.
One coach from back in the day, man. If it was Green, R.I.P. But yeah, they yeah. I mean, I'm not a believer. You know, I'm not a believer in that at all.
So how do you feel about KC actually winning only 13-7?
It was. That's what I told you. That's why I say I think when it comes head to head, or when it comes to the juggernauts in the NFL right now, I think that's why when I would say Kansas City in trouble, they in trouble because people have really figured out how to play Tyreek. They figured out how to play Mahomes. There's only so many no-look passes you can give somebody.
Bro, to be honest, I think they still got a shot. I think their offensive line just has to get together, bro. Because they actually went out and addressed their offensive line in the offseason. But for some reason, they still been getting hella pressure the entire year. I think this is the first game that, you know, I felt like Patrick was almost decent in the pocket where he wasn't having to run out, scramble around, or worrying about a whole bunch of sacks, you know. But he did still throw me one. You know what I'm saying? So I just haven't gotten a good read on the Kansas City Chiefs yet, man. But I mean, to kind of touch on the story that you were talking about at first, you know, with Aaron Rodgers, like, bro, like, I mean, I think that caught everybody off guard.
Before we go into that, I just want to point out something. This is going to be my next point about that. About, you know, addressing the offensive line and stuff like that. They really need to, I think until they get their rushing game together, that's what's going to set them back. I'm looking at the stats from this last game. They only had 77 rushing yards. They have to really get their rushing. I think that's what's going to push their offense to another level, because if you can't run the ball, then I can sit in too high, too deep safety, and cover Tyreek, so you can't beat me.
They not going. I don't think they're going to be able to run the ball effectively until they get Edwards-Helaire back. And if I'm not mistaken, he was on IR. This might have been the third week for him. So hopefully they'll get him back. You know what I'm saying, within the next week or two, to hopefully add to that running game that you're talking about. But you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have.
It's non-existent. It's like Mahomes is Superman. He got to try to make every play, and now they're just trying to throw the ball to Tyreek, and everybody is covering him. So it's like nothing's open.
Yeah, I mean, it was a couple plays where he took some deep shots that I really felt like he could have dumped it off to Travis Kelce. You know.
Yeah.
But then right after that, he does throw the ball to Travis Kelce, and he ends up dropping it.
Yeah.
Well, not dropping it. Somebody broke it up, but, you know.
I mean, it's one of those things where you got a quarterback who's used to, I mean, not even just the quarterback, but the whole offense is used to big plays. So they're not used to that grind. You know what I'm saying? Like, you playing the Pittsburgh or the Baltimore.
14, 15.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They perfectly fine with getting 3 yards in a cloud of dust. KC not like that. KC need to get, if it's not a 10-plus yard play, they don't look at it as really a successful play. And so as a quarterback, I think Mahomes gets a little antsy at times, and he's still trying to get that big play. So he take that shot, which I don't have a problem with it, but if it's just not there, then it's just not there. Like, you got to just take what the defense gives you.
You know what I did see that I wasn't expecting to be such a big factor was the KC defense. You know, like, I think that pickup where they picked up Melvin Ingram from Pittsburgh was a solid move. And the main reason why I say that is because when you have a defensive lineman like Chris Jones sitting in the middle, who's a problem, you know what I'm saying, that can't really be blocked one-on-one, and is pushing that pocket, it always helps out the edge rusher. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Melvin Ingram been able to go, you know what I'm saying, since he was out here with the Chargers. He spent about 6 weeks with Pittsburgh. I still can't understand what happened.
Yeah, I don't even know either, man. I don't know.
Yeah, Pittsburgh got him out of there quick, and that's not really the type of team that you usually see somebody like just up and leave so abruptly.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I never really understood that, but I definitely saw like Melvin Ingram coming off the edge this week, you know what I'm saying, causing the quarterback, you know what I'm saying, some problems where he couldn't just stand in the pocket, you know, and putting some pressure on him. And that's been something that ain't been there this whole year for KC. Like, they defense, I ain't even seen their defense yet. So to see them like actually get some pressure on the quarterback and hold Green Bay to 7 points, I mean, it was kind of.
I mean, listen, I hear your points, and it's gonna lead to our next point. But we got to keep everything in perspective, man. Perspective was that number 12 was not on that field, and because that number 12 was not on that field, I wanted to give him a number. I don't even know. I forgot his number, but Love, he was holding that ball way too long. So it's all.
That was his first game.
It's what I'm saying is all relative. So they might have got a little pressure, but it could have been just because he was holding the ball too long.
Oh, so you saying that if 12, the ones and twos out there, you don't really have them same
Man,
crowd.
that ball is gone.
If John Wick, bruh, like I don't know if it was just me, but like every time I couldn't stop thinking about him in the Halloween party.
Yeah, that was
You know what I'm saying? Cause that had to be like right around the time.
Yeah.
That he, you know what I'm saying, either contracted it.
When he contracted that.
I'm sorry.
It's not funny, but I'm just saying, like, it's
I'm not laughing at anybody catching COVID right now.
The likelihood, you know what I'm saying, of seeing that photo surface or that video, and then next thing you know, he's under COVID protocol.
Yeah, it was just like I don't know, like I couldn't stop like seeing him, like, you know what I'm saying, sitting there like jugging.
Man, it was funny, man. It was funny. I was like, man, now that side of Aaron Rodgers I've never seen.
Bro, to be honest, he makes a damn good John Wick, bro.
It was a great costume.
Bro, it was a great costume, bro. But, you know, I think that he got a lot of backlash, too, because, you know what I'm saying, of the way he went about the situation. You know, I think a lot of people presume that he was vaccinated, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, that's in a nutshell. Like, if you're not dissecting people's word for word, it was very deceptive. And in my world, if you're purposely being deceptive, then you're lying.
You lying, so you just call him he a liar now.
Well, I mean, listen, I'm not gonna call him a liar, but in that situation, he lied.
He lied.
Yeah.
He lied.
Yeah,
he
because
lied in that situation.
you can't, like, if my first response is yes, then whatever comes after that is just what it is. But if I answer your question with yes, if I say, are you vaccinated? And you say, yes, I'm immunized. Come on, man. like for real?
Bro, he never said vaccinated.
Bro, come on. I'm telling you, that's why I said he was purposefully being deceitful, because come on, man. If I ask you, it's tomorrow Tuesday, you say, yes, it is a day of the week. Come on, man. You answering the question.
Bro, all I'm saying is, bro, the man, first of all, like, the man didn't have to say anything.
You absolutely right.
He didn't have to say anything.
You right.
So to me,
but he did. Like, and once you say something, you locked in.
He locked in. So do you think like this makes Aaron Rodgers a bad person?
I think this whole situation with the vaccine makes putting undue pressure on people that doesn't need to be. Like, if there wasn't a notion that you're a bad person because you're not vaccinated, then I think a lot more people would be more comfortable with saying they're not vaccinated. But because this stigma has came over majority of people, you know, this country, as far as like, oh, they got this great divide as far as vaccinated and unvaccinated. Like, people are nervous about just about being truthful. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever reason you got, that's your reason. Like, whether it's and like I said, he got dropped by that healthcare provider. So I think a lot of that some of that could have to do with the fact that he maybe just he didn't want to lose his endorsements as well. You know what I mean? That could be a part of it. But
the fact that you can lose endorsements,
that's what I'm trying to tell you, man.
Vaccination status.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. It's
living crazy.
It's the way the world is going. It's the way the world is moving. They look at you as selfish if you are unvaccinated. Like, come on, man.
It's a lot of people chiming in too, talking about how selfish players are, you know what I'm saying, about like what they do with their own health. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know,
my question is, who are we to judge a person for what they decide to do with their body?
We ain't supposed to be judging
nobody.
First and foremost, let's start there. that ain't what's supposed to be happening at all. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I mean, we just had a situation with the DUI. You know what I mean? From the Las Vegas Raiders player. Like, those are the type of things that cause concern. People out drinking, smoking, doing all kind of things and causing danger for other people, like direct danger. This vaccination thing? Come on, man.
Hey, it's another way to divide us, man. But you're absolutely right, bro. I was surprised to see him get so much hell. You know what I'm saying? And I think it was just like you said, him being deceptive about like what he was saying.
Yeah.
It's like what rubbed everybody.
He just. I mean, that's the thing. Like, that's the part I don't like. It's like, I understand you are making a choice for you. So if that's the case, then you should emphatically be able to tell whoever asks you a question, if you decide to answer that question, you should say no. Like, or you can say I prefer not to comment. But to be deceptive, that's the part that I think he should really think about. You know what I'm saying?
I think the problem is like what Dave Chappelle said on his stand-up. Like, when he caught COVID, he just felt dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like people almost make you feel dirty. You know what I'm saying? If you're not vaccinated, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or if, you know what I'm saying, like you caught COVID or something like that. Like,
but shit was, it's crazy. A lot of the people that are, there's a good portion of people that's vaccinated that has already had COVID. You know what I mean? So it's like, COVID is just one of those things where it's here. People got to learn to deal with it.
It's something we got to live with.
It's like, it's like the flu. I mean, it's here. So you don't have to be necessarily nasty or dirty. Stuff just happen, man. It's hard to keep yourself completely quarantined from germs and viruses. It's just.
All right, so I got 2 questions for you.
What you got for me? Cleveland.
First question is, does it make it easier for Green Bay to part way with Aaron at the end of the year because of something like this? And then the second part of that question is, do you think Love is really the quarterback of the future for the Green Bay Packers if they do?
Well, to answer the first question, they've already, the writing was already on the wall. I mean, when they went out and drafted Love first round, they basically told Aaron, your days are numbered anyway. So for it to be easier, I wouldn't say yes, because I feel like it was already done.
Made that decision.
Yeah, the decision's already made, and I think Aaron knows that he just riding it out. You know what I mean, as much as he can. So that part, I think it's the same. As far as Love being the future, apparently Green Bay believes he's the future. What I saw in the game, it's still early. So I'm not gonna pass judgment on him right now because it's still early.
It's too early.
It's way too early. I mean, you behind a Hall of Famer, so I know. While on one hand you're learning a lot, but on the other hand you're not getting nearly the number of reps you need to get better, because all the eggs right now are in the Hall of Famers basket. And they ride with Aaron Rodgers to try to win the championship. So you're not going to get a lot of reps. You just there learning. And so everybody knows most of the time it's good to know the X's and O's and schemes, but you got to be able to get the live reps to be able to get better.
That game time experience.
Yeah.
You got to have that game time experience.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's almost best to throw their ass in the fire.
So, yeah, you see what's going on. They got Fields out there in the fire right now with Chicago.
Yeah.
You got to grow with it.
Gotta get him battle tested. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of people don't realize, like, Peyton Manning sucked his first year.
Yeah.
Like the Colts were terrible. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you can't substitute that game time experience.
You can't.
And they gave it to him that whole first year to whereas he can get used to it and now adjust and come back and get better his second year. So I'm hoping to see that with Fields.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I say with love, we'll see. I'm gonna put that second answer as to be determined. You know what I mean? I don't.
To be determined.
Yeah, I can't really. No, I can't judge him on that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the best showing for me, but it's still early. First game, something we gonna have to see. So yeah, that's the recap for last week. Now moving into this week, NFL game of the week. We got a couple choices, but we're looking at the Raiders versus the Chiefs or the 49ers versus the Rams.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, after the Rams got the brakes beat off of them last week, I don't know. Got the Raiders in the.
That's why I say it's a good one. That's why I say it's a good one because the Rams look like the front runners in the NFC. You know,
for a while, especially after they beat Tampa Bay.
Yeah, so like everybody was high on them, you know, and then the 49ers are getting George Kittle back, you know what I'm saying, which is a big time weapon for them. So I expect them to like kind of pick up their offensive production a little bit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't think that game weighs as much as the Kansas City versus the Raiders game. Because like I said before, if I'm not mistaken, they both sitting at 5 wins right now.
The AFC West division is for anybody to grab right now.
The AFC best.
No, I didn't say best. West.
Bro, the AFC best division.
The AFC West division.
Bro, all I'm saying is...
Bro, I know you out there in the sunny California, man. It's okay.
Bro, all I'm saying is it's going to be a good game, bro. And the AFC West usually comes with some of the best games. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not riding with that at all. I'm going to say it's a...
Bro, think about the teams, bro. You got the Kansas City Chiefs, right?
Okay.
Probably one of the best stadiums you can play in, Arrowhead. You know what I'm saying? You got the Las Vegas Raiders, one of your old teams, the Raiders.
Yeah, but they was Oakland when I was there, so yeah. The Bay Area has a different effect on.
But still one of the strongest fan bases in the NFL.
You right?
Right. All right. Then you got the Denver Broncos. You know what I'm saying? Who everybody remembers in the 90s and 2000s when you had John Elway,
Terrell Davis,
Shannon
Shaw.
You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Yeah. And then, you know what I'm saying? Then we gonna round it off with the Bolt gang, you know what I'm saying? And them Chargers, boy, we been solid since solid been solid.
Boy, don't you start that,
man. Saying? I'm just saying, boy, you need to go to some of these games, boy. Look at him, man. Boy, we so good, we sell the tickets to the other team, boy.
Man, that lets you know that's bad.
Bro, nah. We do it on purpose.
Y'all got tickets to spare.
Nah, bro, we do it cause the thing about it is we want you to come to the stadium so you can catch this ass whooping. And then while you doing that, we might as well get some money up out you too.
Oh, so you try to stick it to them both ways.
Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Double dipping.
Hey, listen, it sounds very good coming from a ex-Charger.
Who needs fans when you a family? You know what I'm saying? Like you don't really need fans.
That's the route we going right now.
Bro, I'm just saying, bro. When you got a family unit like you got with the Bolt gang, bro. And I ain't talking about no fake ass Charger fans, bro. I ain't talking about.
I just want to let you know you're reaching right now. FYI.
Bro, how I'm reaching, bro?
I'm just saying you're reaching, bro. Like, I get it. You're loyal. I'm not hating. I'm just telling you that it's a little bloated.
Bro, I ain't said nothing to you when you was a Falcons fan.
Oh, hold on, man.
Bro, that's all I'm saying. Bro. I ain't
Please.
never said nothing.
Please,
about
whatever you do.
Dirty birds, bro. I ain't never said nothing about you and them Dirty Birds.
Come on, man. Last time I checked, you was doing the Dirty Bird all over there in Diego, man. So I know you a Falcons fan.
I mean, that's the home team.
Hey, it's not telling everybody that. That's the home team.
I'm not saying I'm not a Falcons fan. What I was clearly saying was, it's like, I give you your team, you know what I'm saying, to ride with, and I don't be coming talking about.
But listen, though, how many times have I rolled with the Falcons, though? How many times have I rolled with the Falcons?
Bro, every year, bro. Ain't that a Falcons shirt you got on right now?
There you go with these lies, boy. Them lies don't care who tell it.
Bro, you got all black on.
Come on,
I can't see the bottom half. I thought it was a Falcons shirt.
Listen, man, I don't hate on the team. I just keep it real, but ultimately, no, that's not what I do.
So you just gonna call? So you ain't got no team?
Nah.
You almost like a LeBron James.
Oh, don't even go there now. Please don't bring that up. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I don't do it,
man. But yeah, I mean, AFC West, you can call it what you want. It's a division game. You know what I'm saying? Divisional game. So it's gonna be intense. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking that, but for you to say the AFC best, like, no.
All right, P. You know what? Let's go on end this podcast on that, because you done hurt my damn.
I done hurt your feeling, man. It's okay, bro.
You know what? Hey, everybody, you know what? We'll see y'all next time. Y'all check us out again on the next episode.
It's okay, man.
Knee high to the tree high, man.
You want me to apologize?
Nah. Somebody send me a cookie.
Yeah, somebody get this man some cookies and milk so he can dip it.
This nigga about to cry.
Man. All right, y'all. Y'all just finished watching the Knee High to the Tree High podcast. We hope you all enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Tell us your thoughts. We out.